Unpacking your bicycle. Remove the staples from the box in order to avoid injury while unpacking the bicycle. Open the box. Remove the bike. Remove the small parts box and the charger. Remove the battery. Inspect the bicycle for any scratches, dents, or damaged cables that may have occurred during shipping. Before using the bicycle, be sure to read and understand the owner's manual. Estimated assembly and setup time. Estimated assembly and setup time is 60 minutes, not including the initial charge time. Currie recommends assembly by an adult with experience with assembling and maintaining bicycles. Allow up to 8 hours for initial charge. Required tools. Tools for assembly have been provided with the bicycle. However, we recommend that you use mechanics grade tools such as these. Opening the front brake. Slide the brake boot off of the brake noodle. To open the front brake, squeeze the left and right brake arms together and unhook the brake noodle from the right brake arm. Installing the front wheel. The front wheel includes safety washers that must be properly installed onto the fork. Remove the axle nuts and safety washers. Install safety washers onto axle and insert the hooked portion into the hole on the fork. Install axle nut onto the axle and tighten using a 15 mm wrench. Repeat on opposite side. The front brake must then be closed. Squeeze the left and right brake arms together and insert the brake noodle into the right brake arm. Note, be sure the brake noodle is fully seated into the right brake arm. Slide the brake boot back onto the brake noodle. Squeeze the brake lever to test that the front brake is operating properly. Note, be sure the wheel is centered between fork legs. Installing the stem and handlebars. Remove the plastic protector covering the base of the stem. Insert the quill part of the stem into the fork. You may have to loosen the wedge to allow it to slip into the fork. Slide the quill into the fork, being sure the minimum insertion line is fully inserted into the fork. Remove the handlebar cap. Rotate the handlebars into alignment. Install the handlebar into the stem. Tighten the handlebar clamp bolts so the gap on the faceplate is equal on the top and bottom. Align the stem with the front wheel and tighten the wedge bolt clockwise using a 6 mm wrench. The wedge bolt is properly tightened when the stem and handlebars cannot be twisted out of alignment from the front wheel. Installing the pedals. Install the pedal marked R into the right crank arm. Install the pedal marked L into the left crank arm. Note that the left pedal has reverse threads. Tighten pedals using a 15 mm box wrench. Installing the seat post and seat. Slide seat post into the frame. Align the seat with the center line of the bicycle. Tighten the seat post quick release. Align seat to desired angle and tighten seat clamp. Charging the batteries. You must charge the battery prior to initial use. The initial charge time is 8 hours. Rotate the battery pack handle up to access the charger port. Be sure to align the pins of the charger plug with the receptacles in the charger port, otherwise no charging action will occur. Insert the charger plug into the wall outlet. The light on the charger will change from green to red, indicating the batteries are now charging. Inflating the tires. Tires should be inflated to recommended pressure before initial use and should be checked periodically. Using a bicycle-style pump equipped with a Schrader valve, inflate the tires to the PSI indicated on the sidewall of the tire. Checking the brakes and derailleurs. Before using your bicycle, check the brakes, derailleur, and shifter to be sure they are functioning properly. Refer to the owner's manual or a qualified bicycle mechanic if they need to be adjusted. Inserting the battery and powering on your bike. Remove the battery terminal cover. Insert the key into the lock and turn key to unlock if needed. Insert the battery pack into the rack. Push down on the battery and lock it into the rack. Turn the power switch on. If the battery is installed on the right side, select the right side on position. If the battery is installed on the left side, select the left side on position. The lights on the throttle will illuminate, indicating the bike is ready to use. Check the bicycle prior to each use to be sure it is always in proper working order. Check and obey local laws regarding the use of bicycles on public property.